So today I'm going to show you guys this look that I created with the things that I am going to pack to go on vacation. So this is part 2 of the mini series, and if you didn't get to see what I packed, I'm sorry if you hear that tapping sound, that's my dog. He's walking around on the floor. But if you didn't get a chance to see my what to pack video, then check that out. I'll put a link below or maybe somewhere on the screen. Who knows, just look for it. It won't be that hard to find. But I'm going to show you guys how I created this look. This is a full face of makeup and a little bit of a smoky natural eye look. And this is something that can be worn with a nude lip or a bold lip. Of course, I chose to pack both because I may want to go out and have something a little bit brighter, or I may want just like a nude for every day, or I may just not want to wear anything bright at all. So just stay tuned and I will show you guys how I created this look, and also stay tuned for my last video of this series. It's just going to be a really quick how to put yourself together when you really want to just get out of the hotel and go. So first I'm going to start with the Professional Pro Balm by Benefit, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. I don't just put it into my T-zone because I have very oily skin. So I just start in the center and work my way out. Now I'm going to take this MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. I'm in NC42, and I do one pump and then a half of a pump. And I'm just going to take my, this is the Sigma Round Kabuki brush F82, and I'm just going to blend that out. I don't look too pale on this camera. Okay. So now I'm going to take the MAC Pro Longwear Under Eye Concealer, and this is in NC35. Now, they usually don't recommend that you use an NC under your eyes, but it works for me. So, I'm just going to put that under my eyes. I know it's a good bit, but it usually blends out pretty easily, and it's not super pigmented, so I usually lay it on pretty thick. And anything I have left over, I'll just put that right between my eyebrows and sweep it out into a T. So now I'm going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and this is in Nude Beige. And I'm just going to get my fluffy brush tap it off and just lightly set my under eye concealer. So I'm also going to use this Sephora Advanced Definition Concealer in medium to cover up any spots like this pimple on my chin. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, I'm not even going to like zoom in on my pimple, but I'm just going to use a little bit, cover that. And I'm also going to set that with the same powder. Okay, so next I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Princess Bronzer. And this is my favorite drugstore bronzer ever. So I'm just going to use this Sonia Kashuk angled brush. I'm just going to dip it like once and you get a ton of product. So I just put that in the hollows of my cheeks and then buff it upwards. I'm going to do the same on this side. And I'm also just going to grab a little bit on the tip of my brush, and I'm just going to take that and put that at my temples, and then drag it down to the sides of my face, just to kind of warm up my skin a little bit. Okay, so for my blush, I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Pearlescent Pink. And I really like this color because it's just a nice peachy pink. It looks really natural, but it also gives you a little bit of a glow. Don't be afraid of this blush because it has a little bit of sparkle in it. It doesn't come out glittery and it doesn't look like kids' makeup. It looks really nice and it has a little bit of a illuminating effect. So I just dipped my brush in the blush, and this is how much product comes off. I tap a good bit off and then I dab it on my hand once. So then I place it on this cheek, and then I blend it outwards on both sides. For my eyes, I'm going to be using my Naked palette, and oh my goodness, I just popped myself in the face. Okay, so I'm also going to be using the mini Urban Decay Primer Potion. No point in packing your giant primer potion in. If you have the Naked palette, they give you an itty bitty one, so perfect for traveling. And I'm just going to take this mini primer potion and pop that onto my lid. Okay, so first I'm going to take Smog, and this is just a really nice bronzy shade. You can find something similar to this in a Wet n Wild palette, I'm very sure of it. But I'm just going to take that, put that on my flat shading brush, and I'm just going to push that onto my lid. Now I'm going to take my big fluffy brush. This is just a brush by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to grab Buck, and this is just a really matte brown shade. It gives off a little bit of a red undertone, but it's not super red. So I'm just going to blend from the crease down onto my lid. I'm just going to take Naked on a smaller brush. This is from the Sigma Performance Collection, and this is just the E36. It's just a smaller blending brush. I'm going to grab Naked, and I'm just going to blend on my brow bone at the edges of the buck color that we just put down. And now I'm going to take this same brush, and I'm just cleaning it off on the back of my hand. I'm going to grab Virgin, and it may be showing up white, but it's actually like a pearlescent pink. It's like a shimmery highlight. I'm just going to dust that back and forth right up under my brow. And I'm not using a whole lot because I don't want my brows to stand out more than my eyeshadow on my lid. Okay, so now I'm going to take an Urban Decay 24/7 pencil, and you can use any kohl liner. I'm just going to take this one and make sure it's sharpened, because if it's not sharp, you won't be able to get as close to the lashes as you can. So I'm just going, sorry, I need to tilt my mirror. Okay. So I'm just going to stay really close to the lash line. And we don't want the line to be super messy, but we also don't need it to be super neat. And you make it a little bit thicker when you get to the outer part of your eye. So now I'm going to take my smudge brush, and I'm going to grab a little bit of creep, and what I'm going to do is just barely tap your brush into it, and I'm going to set that liner, and then I'm going to go over it and smudge it out. But I'm not going to smudge it super messy. So I'm just going to brush over it. So now I'm going to take the same pencil liner, and I'm just going to put that on the outer part of my lower lash line. And eyeliner tends to travel towards the inner lash line, so that's why I just put it on the outer part, because it'll travel about this far. So now I'm just going to take my Revlon Brow Fantasy, and I am going to put that on the lower parts of my brows, and I just kind of feather it. I don't go in and just draw, but I just feather it on the lower part, and then I get lighter and lighter as I work inward and upward. The only part that I usually like really defined is kind of the wing of the brow. Now, I'm not super crazy about this brow gel, but I'm just going to use it for the sake of the tutorial. And there we go. I'm just going to take this L'Oreal Voluminous Definition Mascara in Blackest Black. And I'm going to coat my lashes. For my lips, I'm going to use this Rimmel London Moisture Renew lipstick in Nude Delight, number 642. And this is just a really nice corally nude. And I'm just going to put a little bit more on my lips. I actually had some of this on earlier. This lipstick is so moisturizing and so buildable. And if you wanted to do a more dramatic lip, I mean, by all means, this is a really smoky neutral look, so you could use any other color with it. So this is it for the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will have one more tutorial coming up, just a quick kind of get yourself together before you head out on vacation. Usually on vacation, I like to look nice in pictures, so I usually do wear some kind of makeup. So I wanted to just share with you guys what I do when I want to just kind of get dolled up really quick. I don't have a lot of time, and I really just want to get out the door and go tour the town or do something outside. So be looking out for that tutorial coming up soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.